What's up, Sportman family? It's your boy Sportman, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about the newest set that just got revealed to us, Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. But before we get to this video, I just want everyone to know we are doing a giveaway, so stick around to the end of this video where I'm opening a structure deck. Everything in that structure deck, that being the new Blue Eyes by Destiny structure deck, will be given away in what you see there. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment anything you want in this video. Let's get right to this because we do have a lot to talk about with this set because there is a lot of surprises, a lot of returns of something, and even some new stuff, which is exciting. But I do have some controversial opinions, which may struck you a surprise because a lot of people know I like a certain rarity, so this might actually shock you. So let's get right to it, right? Surprise number one. By the way, this is being introduced in June. This set, June 11th at OTS stores, June 13th everywhere else. But yeah, let's get to surprise number one here. It's time to Chibi. Get your hands on 10 cute as a button Chibi variant arts of popular monsters. We've used the Chibi style on accessories before, but this is the first time it's been used on actual cards. And just to be clear, these aren't tokens. They're fully playable cards with game text. So for those that are wondering, yes, this is the 7-Eleven promos that was in Japan not too long ago, now being introduced in a set. First of all, love that they're introducing this in the set. Love that we're getting this in general. Love the Gores one, by the way. And Blue Eyes people that are making the Blue Eyes deck, you're going to add another artwork there for you as well if you want to add this one to your Blue Eyes deck or collection, whatever you want to do. But the Gores one looks badass, man. I can't wait to see the other Chibis in the TCG as well. But for KONAMI, I think a lot of people agree with me on this. Please introduce more OCG stuff here in the TCG. We love it. You see how it works with Ready Collection, how popular it is, how amazing it is. You see people gravitate towards stuff like that. Bring more OCG stuff here in TCG. People are going to go crazy for this Chibi stuff as well. You know, the cartoon aspect, I love that. You know, people love cartoons, and this is just a very cool aspect of this card, of this artwork. The accessories were popular. People loved the playmats and the sleeves when you brought them out. So I'm going to guess that this is just going to be as popular as well. Something to keep in mind as well, I would love if they introduced something like this at our own 7-Eleven here in North America. Would be super awesome to go your 7-Eleven and pick up something. Yes, you'll probably have people, scalpers and everybody going and picking up copies, multiple copies, all that fun stuff. I get it. But it'd still be cool to get something like this over here, regardless of scalpers and all that crazy stuff. But I digress a little bit, but it's fun. It's good to see them introducing this into the TCG, especially in this set. Exciting stuff. Surprise number two, and I think it's really also an amazing thing they're doing here. Also new in the set, an emblem ultra rare. Each pack of Battle of Legend Monster Mayhem comes with a Dragon Maid Punk or Orcus theme ultra rare card with a custom emblem for that theme on the card text box, which again, they're trying to adapt from losing the 25th anniversary stamp by introducing this emblem. And I think this is going to go a long way, especially if they continue to do this in other sets as well, introducing this emblem as like a add-on for the ultra rare, because people will gravitate towards this. It is a nice little add-on for your deck if you're making Orcus or Noah, Punk, or Dragon Maid. If you're making any of these things, yeah, you're gonna love this. So I'm hoping we see more theme stuff like this, theme emblems in the future, because again, I love this. I think this is a really great thing. I think KONAMI is understanding their market and really reading into what's working, and they're trying to implement that now into the game as a whole, moving forward into their cards, their rarities. All great stuff. Great idea overall. I hope we see more of this. I hope this is not just a one-time thing, but I think we're going to see more of this sticking around for sure. But here's the last surprise here. Surprise number three, Starlight Rares return. Okay, so a lot of people are going to definitely get excited for this. I was excited for the first minute until I read the rest of the sentence. And for example, I'll let everyone know right now, my favorite rarity is a Starlight Rare because I love the way it looks. It has that rich VIP type of quality look to it. I love it. I love the chase. I love all those things about it. I think that is what makes the Starlight Rare really fun. That's what makes Ultimate Rares really fun, Ghost Rares in the past really fun. It's the chase of it. It's that it's hard to get. But now here is the issue as it returns to the game. Okay, some people saw this one coming, but the surprise isn't that Starlight Rares are back, which they are, but that they're a lot easier to get. Last seen in 2023 as extremely hard to find cards, Starlight rares will be in Emblazoned and Monster Mayhem at about the same rate you could find a quarter century secret rare the last couple of years. So that is my biggest problem with this one, is that it is extremely easy to get now. And yeah, there are going to be 25 Starlight rares, which don't like that either, but they saw something working with the Core Century Secret Rare and people liking that as well, and they're getting more players back into the game from that because people see shiny cards, and they're getting to add a rarity, which again already people like, but also just a lot more cards into that set as well. I'm not liking that because it diminishes the Starlight rare, diminishes the rarity itself, it diminishes the chase of chasing something. And yes, you could argue the fact that you're still chasing a Starlight rare because it's still hard to get in a way because you only get 3 per case. I just thought the 1 per case made sense to me. And sometimes you don't even get 1 per case because it was that hard. And I think, and I don't mean to compare because I know I've been comparing a lot these past videos between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! But people love Pokemon for the chase. They love when they get something that's very hard to get. They love to get something that other people can't get that easy. But if you're telling me that you're going to get something easily, the chase no longer exists there. The chase of getting that and the other person getting it is much easier. It's the disconnect, right? It's not going to be a fun thing to collect anymore. So you lose the collector market there, which again, you're spitting in the face of the collector market as is, because you did that with the Core Century Secret Rare, which again upset me, to be honest with you, pissed me off a little bit. But now you're pissing people off more because now you're making it even easier to get and crapping on the Starlight Rare market even further. Now, can I be wrong? Because the Starlight Rare market returned and bounced back up? Maybe, right? Maybe. But regardless of that being the case, I don't like this new ratio style. Yes, it worked for Core Century Secrets. I totally understand why they did it, because it was a type of rarity that you wanted people to collect. You wanted people to come back and grab those cards. Starlight Rare isn't that. But I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to continue that same aspect, that same marketing value that they had in the Core Century Secret Rare and add it onto Starlight Rare. Sure, but again, it's not. I don't like that. I just don't like that. And you're probably going to disagree. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll agree with me. Who knows? But personally, in my opinion, I'm not a fan of that. I really am not a fan of that. I think it just such a spin in the face. It really is. I do like Starlight Rares. I'm very glad it's back. I cannot wait to collect it. I really can't. I just love the way it looks. I'm still going to collect it no matter, regardless of it. I just think it diminishes the chase of something. And I think when we talk about a card game, when we talk about card games succeeding, a lot of times when we look at One Piece, we look at Lorcana, we look at Pokemon, we look at other TCGs, people enjoy collecting the rare cards because they're hard to get. And with this, it's no longer hard to get. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, there's really no hard to get cards when you're trying to pull something from a set. Sure, it's 3 out of 25 chance you're getting it if you buy a case of a Starlight Rare or a Core Century Secret Rare. I get it. But same regard here, it doesn't have that same effect, that same chase. I just don't like that aspect. I want to hear your comments, your thoughts, your opinions about this as well. Returning the new ratio for it. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of that. And I know a lot of people will maybe disagree because they love the ratio style of Core Century Secret Rare. And people really wanted that for Starlight Rares to begin with. But not me, man. Not me. I didn't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Surprise number 3. A bummer for me. I think Konami messed this one up really big time. They could have gone a whole different direction. In the back of my mind, I knew they were going to do this. I'm not going to lie. I knew once Core Century Secret Rares were going away and them seeing it working and people loving it, they were going to bring back Starlight Rares, but have that same ratio. I knew that this was going to happen in the back of my mind, but seeing it and just thinking about it is two different things, and it sucks that it actually panned out this way. I wish they had introduced something else. I wish that they had brought back Starlight Rares and Ghost Rares, and then we just have a fun time with that. I think that probably would have been better, but Then again, people don't like the new ghost rares, and that's a whole other topic for discussion here. But yeah, all great surprises. Just surprise number 3. Not the biggest fan of the ratios, but I am glad Starlight rares are back. I do like those rarities. It's my favorite rarity, other than the ghost rare. But yeah. All right. Last but not least, not a surprise. Lots of new cards. One thing you can always expect from Battles of Legend set is new cards for your deck, and always all foil. Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem has new cards for Necros, Gem Knight, woohoo! Love Gem Knights, by the way, for my Gem Knight fans. Jurak, let's go. And Fabled, all right. Cameron Gaming, shout out Cameron Gaming, another YouTuber on here, I'm good friends with. DD and Magus, wow. What just happened to my list? I'm sorry, but you guys see it there, plus a lot more. Sorry about that. Also, not surprised, this massive 177 card set has plenty of old and new favorite you might be looking for. Primite Lordly Load. Woo-wee! That's a huge one, man. That's a huge reprint. Or wanting to grab a foil upgrade of King of the Feral Imps has been most displeased by his apparent lack of sparkle. I like that. Each 5-card pack of Battle Legend Monster Mayhem contains 1 secret, 1 emblem, ultra rare, always a Dragon Maid, Punk, or Orcus theme card. Oh, I like that. I actually really like that, making it accessible for that. That's a good idea. I like that. 3 other ultra rares, an overall set size of 177, 52 secret rare cards, 51 emblem ultra rares, 74 ultra rares, and then 25 of these cards are also available as Starlight rares. Set name and contents are subject to change. Listen, I will give them where credit's due. Primite Lore Load is an expensive card, $90 if I last remembered. I know it's probably gone down now, but that's huge, man. That's a huge reprint. That card just got, brought into the game. It's already getting reprinted like that. So, that is a huge reprint. I do like the fact that Konami has gone and reprinted cards at a much faster rate, giving the crowd, the audience, the accessibility of things, because they're seeing people come back to the game, especially for Blue Eyes, and they need to make things accessible. They need players to have access to things at a much faster rate, so that way they can get people playing at locals, people playing at big events. They want to see things packed. They want to see people buying stuff in waves. They want to see things being out of stock, sold out at Targets, Best Buy, locals, everywhere. They want to have that same effect that, again, other card games are having, where things are bought off the shelves. So this is definitely a good aspect that they're adding on, which, again, their timeline for reprints has been shorter and has been much faster. Love that. I think that is an incredible thing they're doing. And I think a lot of people can agree with this, that they have been much better in reprinting stuff this past year and announcing them at a faster rate and getting people excited for it as well. I think this set is definitely going to be a hit. I think the return of Starlight rares are definitely going to make people go crazy because people love that rarity. I think the Chibi artwork is amazing. I think the emblem is fantastic idea. I think the reprinting is great. Again, the ratios for the Starlight rares, that's my only flaw for this, and that is probably going to be what it is for the next few years until we get that 30th anniversary stamp as well. But Starlight rares being introduced in this fashion, I'm not a fan of it, and I know this is going to be the version, the style of this rarity moving forward. We'll see what happens in the tins and other products if the Star Rares are going to be given out so easily like the Core Century Secret Rare was. We'll see what happens. I'm guessing it's probably going to be that same fashion, that same style that we're seeing the past few years, but man, oh man, have they really screwed up that rarity. But I just want to give a huge shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! News on Instagram. This is the person I find all my news from. I always have the notifications on, and the minute it was posted is the minute I saw it. I couldn't wait to come out and make a video about this. I was really excited about everything I saw until this little ratio aspect here, but it is what it is with that. I want to hear your comments, your thoughts, and opinions, but before we get going here, just want everyone to know that Primate Lorely Load has gone down in price, down to $60 already since the announcement of the reprint. Again, it's a card that people are still going to need. We have a long way till June, right? We're in February still. There's a lot of events happening from now till then. You're going to still be playing at locals. You're still going to be wanting to, actually play Blue Eyes. So this card is still going to be up there in price until we get closer to that reprint. And who knows what they do with that reprint. Will they make Primite Reload a Starlight Rare? Will they make it accessible? Will they make it even harder? Because you know Konami, you know what they like to do. Yes, they're making a reprint. Yes, we love that. But they like to reprint things over and over. They like to have the accessibility of having a card that's so amazing, that's so marketable, and add it to a lot of sets to give it value. So they might actually make Primate Reload, even though it's a reprint, hard to get card, so they can use it again, maybe in the tins, maybe in a future product, who knows. But don't be mistaken, they're very smart when they're going about reprinting things. That way they can take advantage for themselves and using it in other sets. So don't be too naive here that this one might actually still stick around at high price tag once it's released here as a reprint as well. I will not be surprised about that. But all fun stuff. Exciting to see that we're getting a lot of reprints faster. I just wanted to take a look at the Starlight Rare market before we go here. If I can pull it up real quick. All right, it hasn't been looking too good. I mean, the fact that the highest Starlight Rare is a $400 card when it used to be $1,000 is very telling to the fact of what Starlight Rare has come to, and I expect it to continue to diminish in value for those that collect it. Listen, if you have it, at this point, you've already lost a lot of money, especially if you bought it for what it was. Just keep it. Don't lose more money. Enjoy it for what it is, for what you bought it for, what it's worth. I'm still going to enjoy it nonetheless. And it's just sad to see. I really think they did this rarity wrong. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Again, I want to hear what you have to say. But from yours truly, Sparkman, we'll catch you next one. Enjoy the end of this video as I open the newest structure deck. And enter that giveaway. Could be you that win this structure deck as well. But from yours truly, Sparkman, we'll catch you next one. Please subscribe and comment, and peace out.
What's up, everyone? I'm here at Next Legacy, a new store that opened up in New York City in Manhattan. Excited. I just got one of the new structure decks from Yu-Gi-Oh!, the Blue Eyes White Destiny. Let's see if we get a QCR from this, but really excited to open this up for the first time. And shout out to my sister for buying it, and shout out to my girlfriend for taking me out today as well. Let's see if we're able to get a QCR. No QCR today, but we do get that secret rare. Really awesome. I don't want to destroy this. I know people have been having a tough time actually getting through to the deck here, so we're gonna open it from the bottom. I just ruined it, but it's okay. So we're just gonna open it now since the box is already destroyed. All right. So obviously this is the new Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. It's going to be very meta, very playable, very awesome. I can't wait to actually make this deck. They used to have like a little thing right here, but maybe they changed it up. Let's see if I can get it open now. There we go. Yeah, they still got that little tab that you can open it up with. Perfect. All right, everybody. Let's take a look at this real quick as well. Really awesome cards here in this new structure deck to make it all meta, all nice, all cool. I cannot wait to start playing this. There's so many staples in this one as well. So even if you're a new player coming into the game, you're getting so many different staples, different cards, nostalgic cards. If you are an old-time player coming back into the game, you understand why this is so awesome. This is so cool because it's Blue Eyes, nostalgic deck, nostalgic archetype coming back into the scene. And man, love seeing some of these old cards, and like cards like this, Nibiru, Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler. Like right here, you make back your money, but also you get cards that are worthwhile. Then there's just so many Blue Eyes cards to go along with the deck. So you have the core of the deck. Obviously, you need the Primite stuff, you need the Crimson Dragon, you need all that other extra deck stuff. Sure, that's going to be expensive, but at least they set you up with a lot of stuff here. And one of the big cards here that they reprinted as well is Infinite Impermanence. Really awesome. And then you got, of course, your fusions, your Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, your Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Azure as well, some Link action, and then some promotional stuff. Duel Links, Master Duel, picking up, and of course that Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. Really awesome, really cool. We didn't get the QCR, but we did get the secret rare. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to play this deck. It's gonna be awesome. And we'll catch you next one. Come check out Next Legacy. It's a great store. A lot of Pokemon. They're coming up on the Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. It's fun. I can't wait to come back and shop and record more videos at this store.